Hey guys, good morning. Just to show you that this is raw footage, I just dropped off my parent at the train station, and I dropped off my sibling right afterwards at her work in downtown near where I live. I'm actually on my way heading home. And this one I might actually split clips on QuickTime, because anyone who's from this area knows how bad the traffic can get. So I may pause a little when I'm trying to merge, because I can't merge and focus on talking or discussing like whatever I have in mind at the same time. So if there's too long of a pause, then I might split the clip in QuickTime, but if not, then I will I won't cut the clip basically. Just like now, there's two exit lanes, and I have to get over basically both lanes to continue on. Okay. Alright. I'm good. So, alright, I want to make this video because last night I was watching more Gary Vee material, and then I came across this video, and it was an interesting one because it was a TED Talk about how, I would say, a good 95 to 99% of people out there who will, and not just, but who don't know how to breathe correctly. And I, for one, did not know that there was even a right or wrong way to breathe. But again, right, this is the first time I'm reading about it, but it was very informative. So you have what's called chest breathing, and you have what's called diaphragm breathing. Now, I don't know what that truck is annoying. I don't know what the scientific terms are. All I know is that the simple terms are chest and diaphragm breathing. Now, how this helps is apparently when you're breathing through your diaphragm, you lower your heart rate, your body parts, or your entire body just gets somehow just gets air easier and is more accessible. Whereas breathing through your chest, it's very shallow breathing. And I guess when people say hyperventilate, right, they're only breathing through their chest. So that to me kind of made sense in some way. But I did try for a few hours last night, and my heart rate did actually go down. I don't know by how much, but it did go down. And I just thought it was an interesting read, because I, for one, what is this guy doing? Like, both of his right tires are on the dotted lines. And I literally had to kind of squeeze him back to his lane, but whatever. Anyways, so, I just found that to be kind of interesting, because both my parents and my sibling, they both did choir for quite some time. My parent, back when she was in high school, her teacher, I think, even did a specific class on how to breathe when you're singing. And my sister actually went through the same thing. So this morning when I told them about the article that I read and the YouTube video that I watched, they're like, "Oh, you didn't know that?" And I was like, "Nah, I've always breathed through my chest." And my sibling was like, "Oh, well, to me, it's kind of weird to breathe through my chest now because I breathe through my diaphragm all the time." I'm trying to merge to the right because the highway junction to the next highway I'm supposed to take is coming up very shortly, but with this amount of traffic, it's and with the people here, not quite as nice as Canadians, let's just put it that way. Can I squeeze in, please? Thank you. Alright, but now to get over one more, because this lane, I merged over once already. I have to merge over again. Is this person letting me in? I don't want to be a jackass that. Thank you. Alright, now we're good. Okay, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I mean, one second. This is what traffic currently looks like, and I had to literally hop over from the third lane out into this lane, and this middle lane into this lane. So now, this lane's gonna merge in. Sometimes cars, even from this lane, are trying to merge in at the very last second, because the highway I'm gonna take, which I will show you guys later, all lead up to what's called the 17 highway, or Highway 17, and that's the next highway that I have to take, and hopefully no one lets this truck in, because it's just gonna be worse for the rest of us. But anyways, so back to what I was saying earlier. So my parent and my sibling both have been breathing through the diaphragm, and I for one did not know that, so that's how clueless I was. But like I said, I did try it a few times yesterday and it did work, but I just don't know how long it will take me, because right now by default I'm still breathing through my chest, but at some point in time I still do take deep breaths that involve my diaphragm and that make my diaphragm do work. So I don't know how this is going to play out in the long run. If, say, I go back to doing sports, like I used to play tennis, I don't know how that could help out in tennis. If I were to go back to the gym and do some jogging, I don't know how that would work, but all I know is, I know for a fact that it will work when doing public speaking and being on stage. I know it will help with stage fright, that's for one. Which, oh, that's funny. It says later BMW on the Mercedes-Benz. I will experiment with that whenever I get the chance. Alright, I'm gonna cut that part out, and there will be a pause because I accidentally swore. I didn't mean to swear, but yeah. Anyways, so this is what I mean by the two lanes merge. Two lanes, right? Hello. Right here, you can briefly read 880 north and 17 south. I always take 17 south back home because 880 north lead the other way. So basically what I was saying was that I will be trying out this breathing technique and just to see how it goes, because I've never done it before, but because I'm doing this whole thing, I'm willing to try whatever it takes to, get over stage fright and social anxiety. And even right now, I'm breathing through my diaphragm as we speak, and it is actually keeping me calmer than how I would usually feel when talking about the subject. Usually I would be pretty hyped up, but breathing through my diaphragm right now helps me talk slower, helps me, I guess, think just a bit more clearly, and also just really helps keep my heart rate lower. So with that being said, I guess this is going to be the end of that video, which I will actually be clipping, because I'm using this new camera. Just wanted to cut in for a second and say it's new, because it's not new anymore. I've had it for years, and let's cut over back to why I had this camera in the first place. Actually, that I got for my other YouTube channel, which I had not touched on in a long time, so that's technically irrelevant to this channel. Alright, I just decided to cut the other video short because I kept rambling on camera equipment, which is completely, again, irrelevant to this channel unless if you guys want to know. But with that being said, I hope you guys give this method a shot. I don't know if I'm the only one who learned of this method yesterday. I don't know if I'm the only one who's very late on this technique. Well, I mean, it shouldn't even be called a technique. It should be natural. But give it a shot. Let me know. Let me know if it works for you. I'm really curious as to see if this does affect other people or not, or if it's just me. But with that being said, here's a proper exit to this video. Have a nice day, guys and gals. It's currently Tuesday, so whenever you're watching this, have an awesome day, have an awesome week, have an awesome weekend, and I will see you guys later.